All right, guys, I am just waiting for Dave. He should be hopping on any minute now. So bear with me. You get stuck with me for a little bit until we get Dave back on. So I posted something earlier, and I got a few questions from a number of you out there. So if you guys have questions or comments or thoughts for Dave, stick them in the comments. I will do my best to get to them. Depends on how much time we've got. I know that part of Canada, cell reception can be a little sketchy, so I'm certainly hoping that we're good to go. But you know, there is potential this one could get cut short. So I'll do my best. Dave just texted. He's 2 minutes away. That was a minute ago, so he should be here any second. He is probably fueling. So let's talk a little bit about rare disease while we're talking about this. Pulled up some stats. Global Genes estimates that 350 million people worldwide suffer from a rare disease. If all those people lived in the same place, it'd be the world's third largest country. Isn't that a staggering thought? About 50% of those affected by rare diseases are children. And I know Dave and I talked about this before, and you know, the challenge is a lot of them don't make it through to adulthood, so the statistics just aren't there. The research gets more difficult to do. 95% of rare diseases do not have a single approved drug treatment. Fortunately, as advances in genomics and clinical research continue, we'll have more and more tools available to combat these conditions. So once again, guys, this is why Dave is running. He is running, oh, it looks like he's here. Dave is running to raise funds and awareness for rare disease. So those are just a few of the stats around rare disease, and hopefully we got Mr. Proctor coming on right now. How you doing, buddy? Oh, hang on. You there?
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's great. Check out my shirt.
Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, Canada. Happy Canada Day, Mike.
So what are you doing today?
What do we got? We got 115K?
Yeah, I figure I'll just run 115K.
On Canada Day, let's run across Canada.
That sounds like a great idea. You got some company today?
Yeah, check out this guy right here.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Greg Curtis, he says, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Good day out here.
Yeah, check this out here. You go ahead and walk up ahead. Wait, slow down. Yeah, 1 second here. This is my view for the day. This is the company I hang out with.
Oh man.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
That is gorgeous. Well, it looks a hell of a lot better than the highway.
Yeah. Whoa. No, you're not even noticing, Mike. Look at that. Look at that. That's unreal. Now, Mike, that right there, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
You know what's not beautiful? Is that?
Yeah, that is not beautiful.
That is not beautiful. No. You know, so Mr. Bowie, Daniel Bowie is my savior of the day here. He ended up picking this different route for us. We could get off the highway a little bit.
Oh, nice.
In some of these roads, these back roads, and it's I'll just show you kind of what we're running on there. So you can see how it's really quite it's gravel, but it's all oiled down. It's really quite nice and soft and smooth, and we're really enjoying that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's so much nicer than being on that heavy concrete on the or asphalt on the number one.
Yeah, it sure is. But Mike, I got to tell you, man, I for the very first time, and how many days am I out here now?
This is day 5, brother.
Yeah, I'm in a bad spot.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. About 5 kilometers ago, and we're only 27 into today or so. And fueling, and my weight's been up, and I got more sleep last night, and I got thinking, oh, today's gonna be a good day. I'm running with my friend Greg here. Today's a good day. I'm out here running on this, you know, out here. Like, I mean, what's not to be happy about this? And boy, I don't know. For the very first time in a few days, I'm feeling like I'm getting hit by a truck.
Really? So
Just physically.
Physically?
My legs have been fine for days. Yeah, it's just been my sleep, and I got my sleep under control, and now it's my legs. And so, you know, geez, Mike, it's one thing after the other out here. This is going to be a war.
Yeah, no question. Well, you knew that coming in.
Yeah, you bet. So I'm going to walk it out here with you for a little bit. Not a fast walker, but I'll do my best. Gotta get these legs underneath me here.
Yeah, they're just not moving well today?
No, they're not. And this is a flatter day too. Maybe my legs like the climbs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta find this groove though, man, somehow or another.
Yeah, well, you know it comes back, right?
It always does.
So yeah, what would you tell me if I'm out on course right now and I'm suffering and hurting? What would your advice be to me?
Keep going and waiting an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your next checkpoint?
Not long, maybe 20 minutes ahead here.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll be fine. I just need to get through this right now. It's funny. It's one thing after the other out here.
Yeah. Well, it's going to continue to be, and so as we've talked about before, right? It's that mental game that's going to pull you through.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's So I just can't consider slowing or stopping, or that's not an option, right? But
yeah,
gotta fix these problems as they come up.
Yeah. Well, the beautiful thing now is every step you take, you're getting closer to your kids.
Yeah. Isn't that something else?
Isn't it?
Had a great long talk with them last night on the phone.
Nice.
In the last 20 kilometers or so. We had to shorten up last night a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, what was going on there?
Yeah, it was great. They what happened last night? Boy, that big swell came in. There's a lot of rain that came in, and again, my day got shortened up. I thought I could run through it, but Sharon and Wayne were worried because there's lightning, and so they said, you're out, you're done. So we had to stop about 6 kilometers early. And that's okay. You know, it makes you have to bump up to day 6. But
yeah, well, it means you got a little extra time with your kids then, it sounds like, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me about that. What did they tell you?
Yeah. Told me all about their end of school. They went to the zoo that day with Granny and Grandpa and my brother Dan and Auntie Laura and Aiden. And they saw the giant pandas. They were cute. I guess they went poo. The kids thought that was really... Yeah, it's funny. You know, that's what the kids focus on is the poop and the bums and the farts, and it's weird, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's really weird considering I think the first thing you showed me today was a bum.
Oh, yeah, and you didn't even notice. Jeez, you know, I've been telling Greg over here, I said, you got to be careful of Wayne. I said, Wayne's been away from his wife for a week, and that's pretty appetizing over here. What guy I'm running with. You got to be careful, man.
Well, again, you got to know that the entire country's watching you, man. These the feedback we're getting on these videos, these broadcasts are fantastic. We're getting the word out about Rare. So tell me about the shirt.
Yeah, so I'm. This is a vintage Terry Fox Marathon of Hope 1980s t-shirt. And I was born in that year. So sadly, obviously I don't remember it. But, you know, my biggest Canadian hero. And I'm wearing the shirt today to commemorate him and to remember the legacy of Terry Fox and remember him himself. And, you know, I'm just asking for Terry's spirit to help me out here and kind of lift me up in the back half of the day and things. Good men like him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good man like you.
You're kind, Mike.
You know it, man. You know, again, one of my favorite things we talked about before was, you know, some of the best runners I know are some of the best people I know.
That's right.
And never forget that you are one of them, man.
Oh, thanks, sir.
And
Yeah,
you're out there for a reason. You've done 6 days before.
Yeah, I sure have. Yeah, what's another one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and all it is, you know, one step at a time, right? Just gotta get to little steps.
And this one you actually get a good sleep as opposed to those 6 day ones. You're kind of powering through, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I got some good sleep last night. I'm breaking into some cold sweats at night. Rob and Heather ended up coming by last night and they gave me a massage. And holy moly, that was great. One person per leg. That was fantastic.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm a spoiled boy.
Yeah, and the muscles are holding up all right. You just feeling
okay,
heavy?
Yeah, they feel heavy today. I've got this tendonitis in my right shin. It's bruised all to hell, so it's probably a muscle tear. But it's just pain. It's one of those things you can run through. It's a little muscle. It doesn't really function too heavily.
Right.
So, yeah. But you knew that was going to happen at one time or another.
Yeah.
Doesn't love the downhills, so I might have to take her easy on the downhills. And we got some dogs coming out to say hi to us. They look nice, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna show you what. Oh, for crying out loud! I'm gonna get better at this, Mike. Great. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, 1 second here. There we go. Let's try that. There it is. There it is. Here's our welcoming squad.
Oh, nice.
Right here. Wouldn't that be nice to live right there? Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? He seems like a nice guy. Protecting his home.
He's good. Yeah, protecting his homestead.
Yeah.
There you go. Attaboy. How's that feeling?
Feels good. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Andrea.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Andrea De Silva Sakira says, we're all with you in spirit, running alongside you.
Oh, Andrea. Love ya.
Our routine runs.
Oh, fantastic. She's an incredible runner from Okotoks. She does that she running. Yeah, really strong girl.
Okay.
Yeah, really nice woman. Yeah.
She ran past your home yesterday to see if she could say hello to your monkeys, but it looks like they were out in High River. So.
Oh, they were out in High River, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Daniel, and other runners joined them for a bit. Dan was wearing your hat, and they're all sending you good vibes.
Excellent.
Jose Rios says, "Go Dave, go."
Oh, Jose, awesome. He's going to run a day with me out here somewhere.
He does ultras because of you, he said.
I do ultra runners. I do ultra runners. I didn't mean to say that. I do ultras because of guys like him. He's a very good man.
Jessica says, one foot in front of the other, you've got this. Relentless forward progress.
Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that.
Christy Wilson says that it was your love and support and encouragement that sent Richie Runner out on leg 4 after a tough 3 in Grizzly. So they're sending it all back to you.
Oh, thanks, Christy. Christy's one of my favorite people out there. I love that girl.
Nice. And Bert says, no doubt it'll come back. Thanks for being yourself. As the inspiration you are, this extreme endeavor of yours will be a learning opportunity for many of us lesser ultra people. Thank you for what you're doing.
Oh, thanks a lot, Bert.
Yeah, you've got, again, you've got an entire country following you, lifting you up as best they can. I had a couple of people asking me about when you're getting into Revelstoke, so you should have a few people spectating, joining you, or at least wishing you well as you hit Revelstoke.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Yeah, check out that lake on the right here. That's quite nice.
That is gorgeous.
Unreal.
So are you able to get into your flow state there?
Not yet today, no. But we'll get there. Yeah, it's gonna be. I find I kind of come in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
On the highway, every once in a while, I'll get into a bit of a flow and then start noticing. Don't tell my wife this, but I'll start noticing I'm running into traffic at that, and that's not good.
Nope.
Can't do that. So I gonna have to keep an eye on the road too.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and that's the nice thing about taking some of these side roads and the back roads.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Steph says she loves you.
Hey, Steph.
You got this. She's out doing the Canada Day run.
Yeah.
Where today? Jesus.
Oh, excellent.
That bum is hilarious.
Oh, isn't that something else? Yeah, that guy right there. Yeah, the running hippie. I love it. That's Greg. He's doing the Fat Dog 120 in how many weeks is that? 3?
Oh yeah, that's coming up in a. Well,
6
I think
weeks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I paced him. I crewed him at an event. 2 years ago.
I feel like you might have shared that story with me.
Yeah, I made a big mistake out there crewing him. I ended up pacing him for 80 kilometers, 80 miles on that course. Nobody should be with anybody for 80 miles.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I needed to be there for more at the end, and I wasn't, so, yeah. But the guy's a good guy, and he's still out here for me today, huh?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you got your own pacer, and that's you find that helpful.
Very helpful, yeah, you bet. Yeah. And Greg's quite good as well too. He's noticing when I need some quiet, or when he tells me a story, and sometimes I'm chiming in, and other times I'm not. He's very patient with it, so.
Yeah, it's definitely an art form, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Knowing when to get in your head and when not to.
Exactly. Yeah, agreed.
Susan from Spry down in Crow's Nest Pass is watching.
Great.
She sends you love.
Oh, great, Susan.
She was asking about your sleep. She was worried that she says sometimes, after long runs, people find it hard to sleep. So she was hoping you were able to get your rhythm. So it sounds like you're getting that figured out.
Yeah, we got it figured out. I'm using a couple sleep aids along the way. I forget what it's called again. It begins with a Z. The blue pill.
Okay.
Not the other blue pill that you take, Mike.
Oh, you and your blue pills.
Yeah.
I'm still glad you still got your sense of humor.
Yeah, some good-looking guys running with us now.
That's Wayne coming out to pace you.
I love it when you're talking to Mike, eh? Feel good?
This Wayne guy right here.
Okay. I think he's feeling pretty good now.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn the corner. Turn the corner.
Nice.
Another one he's talking to you, Mike. He loves it. Just hooks him right up.
That's awesome. Well, I'm here anytime you need me, brother.
Anyway, have fun, boys.
Yeah, will do. Thanks.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Wayner. Perfect.
There you go. Look at that view, hey?
Yeah, unreal. I think we're going to be coming off this road in the next 10 kilometers or so and back onto the Trans-Can.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll just take it in as it comes. Trans-Canada Highway is a lot less pretty than this.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, you're going into the Shuswap, so there's going to be some gorgeous views coming through there.
Oh, there sure will, yeah. Absolutely. A little bit concerned about traffic today. It is Canada Day.
Right.
You know, I think that most people are, they are where they need to be. Oh, careful. Hey, get back there. No, it's fine. Hey, go back to mom. Get out of here. Have a good day. Happy Canada Day. It's funny. We had a guard dog there.
That's what we call sprint dogs.
Oh yeah, they're football punters.
Yeah. No, I meant when they chase you, you got to sprint.
Oh yeah, that little guy. I wasn't concerned at all with him. I was just more concerned at coming across the road and him getting hit by a car.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, no, nice people.
So
Funny, always those little ones are always the brave ones, huh?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Us little guys, the brave ones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, there you go.
Baker and Sonia said hello.
Oh, great, good people.
They are sending you all the love. They're going to be there. They're there in spirit with you for sure as they're out running on Canada Day. So
great.
Yeah, you've got a lot.
Is Baker running Sin 7 again this year?
He is doing leg 6. He's been fighting some injuries this year. So I just chatted with him this morning. So he's going to help Michelle crew me a little bit.
Great.
And yeah,
good for him.
But yeah, he's doing the toughest leg out there.
Yeah, he is. But he could be one of the toughest guys out there.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
No question. Well, and it's so great to be able to run with guys like that and, hang out with guys like you. I mean, the level of inspiration, Dave, is just friggin' unbelievable. I think it was Bert, somebody was saying earlier, just how you're going to be driving a lot of people through Sin 7 this weekend.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say, yeah.
But it's so true, man. Like, just every step you take, you got to think about what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And in fact, I've got an idea. I'm going to do a matching donation thing while I'm out on course. So
Oh, cool. Let me know how that goes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna, Mike.
Well, I got to figure that out. So I'll set a cap on it, but I'll do a matching.
Cool.
I'll match every dollar that comes in while I'm out on course. So
yeah, cool.
If I run faster, maybe it'll be less.
But everybody listening here, is Michael Cameron? Get him upside down and shake him. Get all that money out of his pockets.
I feel like they're going to have the full 30 hours to utilize.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Andrea
cool.
says, we believe in you. Happy Canada Day. Steph says so many people were recognizing and commenting on the Outrun Rare t-shirt this morning at Canada Day.
Oh, great. Yeah, and good news coming in from Staples. Their sales are doubling almost every day. It's I believe in Calgary they're selling out, and they get out and get your Outrun Rare stuff. Turns out everybody's wearing it.
Everybody is. I was wearing mine this morning. It's I couldn't wear it today right now because it's a stinky mess. So it's in the wash.
Yeah. All the cool kids are wearing it, Mike.
All the cool kids are wearing it, and even me. All the cool kids and me.
You're pretty cool, Mike.
are wearing it. It's yeah, it's so amazing. And again, I had a bunch of people asking me this morning where we got those, and of course he said one of the guys at Staples sent them to Walmart. I said no. I said they're at all the Staples places. So
That's great. Good llama.
oh, nice.
There it is. Hey, llama. Or there's two of them. One's blending in there. Yeah, I don't think they care.
The camo llama.
Get that llama and Outrun mirror shirt.
Geez, that looks like a gorgeous spot to be running, Dave.
Yeah, I'm very, very lucky. We wouldn't have been running this. This is probably a 35-kilometer section Daniel Bowie found for us today. So I'm going to give him a call later on here and thank him.
Nice, that's awesome.
The guy's a stud.
Yes.
You know, one of the best friends you'll ever have. I mean, he's completely selfless, and you know, my brother ended up sending him a text and said, hey, you know, no, don't run across the highway there, buddy. Oh, hey, go back to mom. Get out of here. Go. Oh no, I'm just worried about the cars out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. There we go. Happy Canada Day. Yeah. But oh, Daniel Bowie. Yeah, no, one of the best guys going.
I'm sure he's running with you in spirit as well. I know for a fact if he could be there, he would.
Yeah, he's run a marathon every single month for the last, and he's gonna kick my butt for saying this because I'm gonna get the number wrong. I think it's the last 55 months.
Really?
Yeah, 56, 57 maybe. But he has never missed a month. Think about that. Like, there's been a lot of time that I spent injured and where, oh no, I can't run a marathon that month.
Right.
Yeah, Daniel is Mr. Consistency.
Well, there you go. Channel your inner Daniel today.
There you go. Will do.
And your Terry Fox. And what did you tell me about Terry Fox versus you? At least you've got two legs, right?
Well, yeah. I keep thinking out here because I've got some blisters on my left foot, and then at least you got a foot to complain about.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know. You fall into a bit of a funk, and you start thinking about what you don't have. And, you know, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, when you start thinking about what you do have, you know, just even Greg out here earlier today, he was reminding me how lucky of a boy I was. And he said, you know, Dave, this experience is something that people all over Canada and all over the world would just die to have. And, you know, here I am, you know, my legs hurt and my tummy, and I didn't get enough sleep last night. And, you know, it's that whole change of perspective and that grabbing onto those positives. That's why I think I like talking to you, Mike, is because you don't outwardly, you know, say and you know, but like, you know, just your grace. I think what it is your, I don't know, the glass is 1.5 times full, you know?
Absolutely, man. Well, I had a good mentor recently tell me, if you can, spin your camera around so people can look at you.
Yeah.
I had a good mentor say something to me about the mind only knows two things.
Yeah.
You know what that might be, or who that might have been?
I don't know. Sounds like a pretty smart guy who would say that. Yeah.
The mind only knows
two things: the pictures we draw for it and the words that we tell it.
That's right. So we need to be telling it some pretty positive words, man, because you got some work to do, and so we need to keep drawing those positive pictures and keeping those positive words going. Because fuck, dude, you got this.
Yeah, we got this. And I think, like, I know I've talked to a number of people who've done transcons before, and these long multi-week events. And every single one of them, without exception, has always said, it's day 6 through 10.
Yep.
It just hits you at your core. And either that's when you're gonna drop, or that's when you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, dropping's not an option.
No.
But yeah, you knew this. You told me this before you left, that day 5 and beyond, those next, this little hump is going to be the big one.
Yeah. And so then, once you get through that, you're in a groove, and you're golden.
You get into the groove, and then you get the prairies, man. Flat.
Yeah. As well too. With all everyone who's been coming out, in BC, it's been ridiculous. How many honks you get on the highway. And what's amazing is just the idea of potentially what can happen in Calgary.
Yes.
I was even talking with Heather McCullough yesterday, or last night, sorry. She was the woman who put on the Kamloops event, and her son has a rare disease, and she's felt alienated for many years. And she said, the massive amount of people that end up coming out to this event all throughout the day, she said the connections that we ended up making with other families living with rare disease and saying, hey, let's have coffee next week, let's get together, let's form these peer-to-peer groups. That is so cool.
Isn't it?
All they needed was a gathering point. All they needed was a rally cry, right?
Yes.
And so Heather was in absolute tears. And she said, you know what? This is going to be a good thing for my family.
This is going to be a great thing for so many families, Dave. One of the things I love about ultra marathons is that bond that's created when you share a suffering with somebody. And when you share this suffering that you're going through with all those rare families that are suffering, and they can rally around what you're doing and know that they're not alone, man.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Well, you rev me up so much, man. Just unbelievable what you're doing. Michelle's been busily researching rare disease. We got all kinds of talking points. So when you're down, I can talk the heck out of rare disease. I've been practicing my pronunciation. I'm gonna try and tackle a new one every day.
Oh, but, wow.
So I've been, because these are, as you know, they're not easy names to wrap your tongue around.
No, and even some of the
relapsing encephalopathy, cerebral and ataxia.
Very close. Good work.
Close?
Yeah. Relapsing encephalopathy.
Encephalopathy.
With cerebellar ataxia.
Cerebellar ataxia.
Yeah, cerebellar. Yeah, ataxia. Perfect. Wow. Yeah, you've been working. You're basically a doctor now. Go to medical school.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to medical school, but I can certainly help you spread the word. I can talk too, just like you. I've got a pretty big mouth.
Yeah, you do. In a good way.
So we can talk all day long about rare disease. One of the things I thought was really cool was when RDF talked about their values, and it brought me back to some of the conversation that you and I had about training for ultra marathons, and what sort of blew me away was, I think the first thing you talked about wasn't the physical training.
Yeah.
It was the being kind, the being loving and caring. And that's where that quote, some of the best people I know, some of the best runners I know are the best people I know. And that's where it starts here. It doesn't start in your legs.
No, I don't think it does.
Yeah. So
any idiot can get out and go for a jog, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and but I find a lot of the time people end up pulling it short, they, I don't know, go ahead and watch something like The Bachelor on TV, and you make fun of people you don't know, and you start enjoying that. And you get out for your workout the next day and you fall short and you wonder why. You know, human beings are freaking amazing. I love humans.
Yes.
And I need to become a better one to be able to run across this country.
And you're doing it, man. So
I'm gonna get there.
When shit gets real, just remember that. It's not your fucking legs that you need, brother. It's right here.
Yeah.
Right? And you got that in spades. You got that in spades, man.
Thanks, Mike.
So forget about your legs and just dig deep in here.
Yeah.
Everybody's got you. Everybody's with you. You fucking got this.
I think I do.
Fuck yeah, you do. Not a question, man. You know it, man. There's gonna be low points. Shit's gonna get real, and you know it.
Yeah.
You also know it's gonna come back. You got the heart to pull it through.
Yeah.
Because it's not about your legs.
No.
It's not even about your mind.
Yeah.
It's about your heart and soul and about those kids, man.
Right.
That's why you're doing this.
I love it, Mike. I love you, man.
Love you too, brother. That's why Canada is going to rally around you, and we're going to raise $1 million for rare disease.
Yeah, you bet we will. Everybody get out there, buy your shirts at Staples, water bottles, cowboy hats from Smith Built. But please, please, please donate. $50, $20, $10. If you can, $250. Do what you can. Please, please, please. And if you can't, tell all your friends.
Absolutely.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, spread that message. Because the reason why rare disease is where it's at right now is simple. Is that it's not that Canadians don't care. It's just that Canadians need to be educated on what to care about. And we're getting there. One step at a time, we're getting there. And I believe that this run across Canada is doable, and I believe that we can support these families that have been unsupported for decades. And we can lift them up.
Yeah,
together.
There's no question, man. You're riding on their shoulders. Michelle says, tell Dave I have a joke for him.
Oh, give me a joke.
No, I'm pretty sure it's one I can't tell you live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell her to text me it. Yeah, tell her to send me a text.
Probably has something to do with Cinderella.
Oh! Yeah, Cinderella jokes are always so PG. It's good. Good stuff. Love it. Yeah, Michelle putting a smile on my face. That's good.
Richard Obley says, keep going, Dave. You're doing awesome. What else we got here? Oh yeah, you got lots of people following you, brother.
Sweet.
So many. Watching you dig, looking at that shirt you're wearing, the dude that did it before you.
Yeah, but Mike, I got to tell you that I was in a bad spot at the beginning of this conversation, and I'm in a good spot now.
Nice.
So, thanks, brother.
Anytime, man. Time. That's what I'm here for. So, somebody wanted to know about your underwear.
Yeah.
Boxers, briefs.
Yeah, it's funny. That would be an off-topic conversation if it wasn't anything for this run right now, right? You think that it's a very normal conversation, just like lube, or just like anything else, right? Nipple taping. But yeah, no underwear, no underwear. I wear Lululemon shorts and no underwear.
So they've got the built-ins. Yeah, Christy was wondering.
Yeah, I like a little bit more flow. I find it's always the material that ends up grabbing onto your skin, and that's what gives you that chafing. So,
right. And you use it's Rungu?
Rungu, yeah.
And they're one of your sponsors.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I got it everywhere. Toes. Well, really 2 places: toes and groin. That's really all I chafe though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had a few people ask me, you want to tell me the different shoe story? Why do you wear different shoes? Somebody said, does he wear different shoes?
Yeah, well, it's the same shoe, just different colors. And so about 6-7 years ago, my oldest daughter, Julia, she's 12, folding her laundry, and she says, Dad, you don't need to put the whites with the white socks and yellows with the yellows, because I'm going to mismatch anyways, because that's what's cool. That's what's in. It's cool. And I was like, oh. So at the time I was sponsored by New Balance, I had a bunch of New Balance Zontes at the front door, and yeah, wouldn't you know it, there were reds and blues and yellows, and I thought, well, wait 1 second. All the cool kids are doing it. So I tried it, and no, I'm not very cool.
I was gonna say, you instantly became cool.
Instantly. I went into the school and the kids were like, whoa, trendsetter. That didn't happen. Yeah. I'm a 37-year-old dad who says a lot of dad jokes that kids go, oh. And even now, I don't know, Julie's probably watching this right now, but you know, I tend to think that she doesn't mind me dropping her off at school, but I have a feeling she's gonna be right around that corner of like, Dad, can you drop me off around the corner? Yeah, we think that we're cool, us dads, but I don't think we're as cool as we think we are.
No, but you know what I think is cool? Being able to make fun of your dad.
Yeah. Well, and I think that the kids really enjoy that, right?
Yeah, so I make sure I give them lots to make fun of.
Oh yeah, Mike, you're doing a good job. You keep that up. You and I both, we're winners at that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, so where can people get hats? They got to go to Smith-Built?
Yeah, you got to go to Smith-Built. You can get them shipped, but you have to give Smith-Built a call. They're in Calgary. They're in, I guess, Ramsey. It's right beside Inglewood.
Okay.
Those older, smaller centers. And so yeah, close to downtown. Smith-Built has been in operation for 101 years, and boy, I think it'd be really rad, really cool to come into Calgary and you see a lot of those hats.
Yes.
Boy, that'd be really quite cool. You know what's really quite cool? That's right around Stampede time, and you know, if you're going out partying with your work colleagues and all this stuff, you know what? We all look 10% better in a hat. But you know what? That girl across the bar is going to be looking over at you and see that orange feather, and she'd be like, you know what? That guy, he cares. That guy right there. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let him buy me a drink.
Yeah, he's the one.
He's the one. That's it.
He's the one.
We always find the one during Stampede time in Calgary. That's it.
And then the next one, and the next one.
And the next one, yeah. The one for that afternoon or evening, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and see if I can't get myself a hat for Sin. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it or not, but see
absolutely.
what I can swing.
Yeah, when even call Brian and see if we can figure something out. Yeah, Brian's a great guy. He's the owner of Smith-Built, and boy, that guy's given his shirt to us. He's and a big percentage of the proceeds of every sale I've ever had go directly to Rare Disease Foundation. So yeah, he's a winner, that guy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I love the rally that, you know, again, you've created this rally point for everybody to get behind. And that's the key. You know, people want to help, people want to chip in, but they're just sometimes not sure where or how, and you've given them that point. So it's so cool. Again, seeing Staples come together, seeing Smith-Built, Susan and Ian down in Blairmore there, Swiftwick and Ultraspire.
Ultraspire, absolutely, yeah.
So I bought myself a new waist lamp for Sin. So Susan,
I used mine the other day during a rainstorm, and you know that thing is like 400 lumens.
I got the 600 lumen Ultraspire.
It is unreal. It's a car headlamp.
Yeah.
And I wish that because I always wore headlamps, like headlamps, and you know, I wish that I knew about these things when I ran my last trail ultra, because boy, the more light that you can have, the faster you are at night. And you know, especially coming Sinister 7 off of 6. On 6. No,
yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I'll be coming off 6 in the dark.
But yeah, that descent, when you summon, then you come down, you know, you don't want to hurt yourself there, because as well, you're remote, you're a liability at that point. You don't want to be an issue to anybody and any rescuers on the course, or to yourself.
Yeah.
And then you'd be done, right?
Yeah.
So you need light, and I wish I would have thought about a waist light, as well, to something as strong as that.
Yeah. No, I'm looking. Well, Steve Baker had one when we went down to training camp. We were out on Lake 7 in the dark, and he popped it on. It's just like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. After I saw that, I thought, yeah, I gotta have me one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need all.
And
these
you know, even doubling it up. I mean, with a headlamp would be awesome. I remember when I was crewing Mr. Greg here at Bat Dog a few years ago. I remember I had a torch, like a flashlight in my hand.
Yep.
And I'd run just ahead of Greg, and I'd have it angled down, so it would be pointing directly where his feet were landing. And boy, that, I don't know, did it help? Yeah, he said it was huge. So yeah, that was, I don't know, these little, it's tough running at night, and you end up slowing it right down, or you get hurt. So more light the better on Sin 7.
Yeah, no question. So any tips for us last minuters in Sin 7? I know there's lots of sinners watching.
A lot of sinners out there. Tips. Manage your day. Manage the heat. You think you could go, but you don't. You shouldn't, sorry. Third leg, bring a little sponge. There's a lot of little water crossings on trail that are only half an inch deep, and if you could put a sponge in through that, you can get cold water on your back and neck.
Oh, that's a great tip.
Yeah, I've tried to lie down in them, but you look like a freaking idiot lying in mud. Now you got mud all down your back. And so that sponge, that's what Ailsa McDonald, who won it last year, that's a tip, that's the number one tip I gave her right before, because I've got the course record there, right?
Right.
And I gave her that tip, and she, I'm not saying, hey, my tip made her crush that course, but she crushed it that day. So yeah, that little sponge on leg 3, that's so needed.
Oh, that's a really good tip. Well, it looks like the weather's going to be decent. I think the high of 21 or 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's perfect.
So yeah, not 37 like it was last year.
You got a winner, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, look who I found. Oh wait. No, Sharon, get in here. Sharon doesn't want to be on camera. Hey. Oh, yeah, Sharon, get in. Get in here, Sharon.
Nice.
Got my scratch in here. I'm gonna grab some food.
Nice.
I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna show you what's in the back of the. People are probably wondering what.
Yeah. What do you eat?
Yeah. What's going down in here? Look at that ass right there. Look at that ass. So here's the back. Might need to go pee too. Oh, sorry, Mike just heard that. I think I want some chips.
Chips. Salt, yeah.
Sorry, Mike. Need some dirt, chips,
And soup.
and a bit of soup. Yeah. Okay, Mike, I better let you go. I gotta get this down my stomach here.
You bet, buddy. All right, man. Stay strong and run with the heart, man. Run with the heart.
Will do. Love you, man. Bye.
Okay, love you, bud.